Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Going to go over our Forex trades for today, Wednesday, March 30th. Had two trades, pulled out 14.8 pips on a size adjusted basis. On a non-size adjusted basis, we pulled out, about 72 pips or so. We'll get over them in a second. Just wanted to talk about yesterday, since Janet Yellen was speaking at a economic conference in New York City. The whole world was watching that. Some of the things she said and some things that happened or said was or had been said afterwards. Um, Janet Yellen said the Fed will proceed with cautiously and adjusting interest rate policy. They were saying they were going to do 4 this year. Now it seems like maybe they're backing that off to 2. Um, she says developments since December not yet materially changed her outlook, although she says the biggest change between December and March is that the global economy growth has become weaker. So you have to wonder, did the global economy growth become weaker on its own, or did when the Fed raised rates in December? Remember, they were saying they were going to raise rates throughout all of 2015, and they waited to the very end in December, really just I think to save credibility. So is it that when they raised rates, it hurt global economic growth? So you have to kind of ask that question. Um, let's see. So that was really the gist of what she said. Although she did say, I got something else here for you. Um, yeah, so she issued in her remarks, she issued clear concern over the state of the global economy. She mentioned it 9 times throughout her remarks. So obviously she's very concerned of what's going on. Um, Bank of America, they said it's a big scary world out there after her comments. Goldman Sachs said they're somewhat less confident in the global economy. Excuse me. And then last night, we got Japanese industrial production, which crashed the most since 2011. What else? See if there's anything else really from Janet Yellen. Oh, she did. It says she highlights a dovish outlook for monetary policy, okay, and keeps the door open to implement another round of QE if needed. What we're seeing is really unprecedented. This morning, the Fed's Evans, he said global conditions pose a lot of risk in his outlook. So that's not very good at all. And then Bill Gross, the bond king, the famous bond king, came out and said he basically he wrote a piece and that was released this morning. He's telling central bankers, get global growth moving now or else. So he's really scared of what's going to happen here. And this morning, the world's really panicking in the treasury market. They're dumping 30-year bonds. Yields spiked 10 basis points from 2.59 to 2.68 as illiquidity rears its ugly head. We've been talking about the illiquidity that's going on in many different markets around the world. One massive market is the treasury market. We know that the Fed is itself going to be buying approximately 50% of every new 10-year treasury issued by the United States government in this year. Guys I know that trade in the bond market, they're pulling their hair out. There's just no liquidity, and when you have illiquidity in marketplaces, it's very, very dangerous. Things can spiral out of control so quickly. That's really all I have. So let's go over the trades. Like I said, 2 trades, picked up 14.8 pips. First one we were in was a long of euro dollar, which we were in from Monday night, and it was a swing trade. We held it through her comments. We had an offer there. We were long from 1.12024. We had an offer there 1.12301. It spiked so fast couldn't even cancel it in her opening remarks. So we ended up making 27.7 pips, adjusted for size 5.5, 20% of our normal size. It's the end of the month, so we are trading half of our normal size. So it's really the equivalent of 10% if you want to look at it that way. But another one was Aussie yen. We had 20% of our normal size as well. This we took long last night, got a signal to go long 85.920. And this morning on this spike up, we got out 86.389, picking up 46.9 pips, or adjusted for size 9.3. I thought it was a good place to get out. It took out the previous highs that were set early in the morning, around 3:30 in the morning. And you can see what it did. Consequently, it ran all the way up to 86.65. So maybe we left some on the table there, but net result, we'll take it. Size adjusted up 14.8 pips. We'll take that all day long. So that's it. We're going to wrap it up. If you're still trading now, good luck. If any signals come out, they'll be coming your way. Assuming we get some action tonight or tomorrow morning, we'll do another video tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day.